Here we go. Let's talk Georgia. The political spotlight on this southern state. A special election happening today to fill the congressional seat left open by Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price, a district that has historically gone to the Republicans for the past 38 years. But 30-year-old Democrat John Ossoff now garnering all the attention, hoping to win that seat, but not if President Trump can help it. With a fiery tweet, he said Democrat John Ossoff would be a disaster in Congress, very weak on crime and illegal immigration, bad for jobs, and wants higher wages. Say no. And here's a robocall.
If you don't vote tomorrow, Ossoff will raise your taxes, destroy your health care, and flood our country with illegal immigrants.
John Ossoff, well aware President Trump is paying close attention to this race. Here he was.
Well, I appreciate the president's interest in the race, although he's misinformed with respect to my priorities. This race is about local economic issues here and values that unite people in the community in Georgia before it's about the national political circus. Everyone's looking for national implications, but all politics is local.
Randy Evans is with me. He's an RNC committee member from Georgia and senior advisor to Newt Gingrich's 2012 presidential campaign. I also worked with and represented both Tom Price and Newt Gingrich during their elections in this very 6th congressional district. Jeff Casino understands firsthand how tough it can be to run as a Democrat in red state of Georgia. He lost to Tom Price in that bid for Congress in 2012. So, gentlemen, welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Randy, first to you, since you go back with Speaker Gingrich for years and years and years. You know Georgia. You know that this district hasn't turned blue for nearly 4 decades. To the Republican, you know how we say in the South, bless your heart?
Yes, I do.
You a little worried?
No, not really. Listen, we have 11 Republican candidates in the race. This district is a Republican district. It'll stay Republican by the time the special election runoff is over. I think the only thing that's caused anybody a little bit of heartburn, if you will, is the fact that there is a solid, consolidated Democratic base, and you've got some never-Trumpers there. And the combination of the two makes you pay closer attention to the race. But at the end of the day, I think you'll end up in the 40s. I think you'll have a candidate emerge among the Republicans, and the Republicans will then consolidate around their nominee.
On the heartburn note, Jeff, let's talk about this 30-year-old, and I mean no offense to him, and obviously his undeniable rise. The base is fired up, but could it have been nearly any Democrat? He's getting all this money, all these celebrities are flocking to help him out. Isn't this really bigger picture? This is a vote against the Republicans, a vote against Trump.
Well, not entirely. I've met all 5 of the candidates, and I like them all. And they're all qualified candidates. I think John is by far and away the most qualified candidate there. He's got a lot of very relevant policy and Washington experience. And I think he's energizing the base. It's not just that it's an anti-Trump vote. If you look at the election we had in November, Hillary lost this by 1 point. We stand a very good chance of turning this district blue.
Randy, whoever ultimately the Republican is in this race, would that person want